Hello, this is your English teacher, and today I'm going to tell you about the first part-time job that I had when I was in high school. Use this video to practice your listening and comprehension. Before I begin, remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. So let me go back in time 30 years. I was in high school and I wanted to earn some extra money. So I got a part-time job. I got a job in a local pizza restaurant. I worked there one evening per week, and I was responsible for taking customers' orders and serving them drinks and salads. I really liked the job. Let me explain why. The first reason is that I could talk to many interesting people. This is especially true in the evenings when I worked. On Friday and Saturday nights, we had many customers, and most of them were adults. They came to our restaurant to eat pizza and relax after a long week at work. So I often talked to groups of friends or couples. I learned a lot from them. Of course, I didn't have any questions prepared, and I certainly wasn't interviewing them. However, sometimes customers told me about their jobs, their families, or their hobbies. For example, I met a group of businessmen who came to my restaurant once per week. They were all between 40 and 45 years old. Every Friday night, they ordered the same thing: 2 large pizzas, one with pepperoni and the other with mushrooms. After I served them their food and drinks, they always started telling me about their businesses. I learned a lot about exporting fruit. These men owned several companies that exported fruit from Turkey to Europe. They told me that they spent about 20 weeks per year in Turkey and only 10 weeks in the United States. They also told me about their families and their hobbies. One of them told me that he loved fishing. Another one told me that he played tennis every weekend. They were very successful businessmen, but they were also very friendly and polite. I remember that they always tipped me well. They gave me $5 or $10 in tips every Friday night. This was very important for me because I was a student and I needed that money to buy books and pay for transportation. The second reason why I liked my job was that I made new friends at work. I worked with 4 other people. We were responsible for taking orders, serving food, cleaning tables, and washing dishes. At first, I was very shy, but my colleagues helped me a lot. They explained everything to me. They showed me how to take orders, prepare salads, and handle customers' complaints. They were very kind and patient with me. Later, I became good friends with one of them. Her name was Anna. She was older than me, and she had a son. Anna worked in that restaurant for 5 years. She knew everything about the business and all of the customers. She was a great person and an excellent employee. We worked together for 2 years, and we are still good friends today. The third reason why I liked my job is that I learned a lot. In fact, I gained 2 important skills. The first skill is communication. As I said before, I talked to many different kinds of people. This helped me improve my conversation skills. Also, I worked in a team. This means that I had to communicate effectively with my colleagues. We had to talk to each other in order to do our job. If I wanted to ask my colleague to help me clean the tables, I had to say something. If I wanted to know if she wanted to work overtime, I had to ask her. If I saw that she was very busy, I couldn't just stand there and watch her. I had to talk to her and offer my help. The second skill is customer service. I learned how to treat customers well and provide them with excellent service. Sometimes customers complained about cold coffee or late orders. When this happened, I tried my best to solve the problem. I replaced the coffee and did my best to bring the order as soon as possible. I learned that customer service is essential in the service industry. If you want your business to succeed, you need to treat your customers well. Now, I want to share with you an unforgettable story that happened when I worked in that restaurant. One evening, we had a big problem. A group of about 20 people came into the restaurant and sat down. We were very busy at that time, and unfortunately, we didn't have enough tables for them. So I asked a family of 5 if they could move to a smaller table. The lady didn't speak English, but I managed to communicate with her using simple English and a lot of gestures. I offered them a free dessert for the inconvenience. Finally, we managed to find a solution for everybody. We moved tables and chairs and created more space for the customers. It was a difficult situation, but I liked the challenge. I remember that I was a little stressed out at that moment, but later I felt very proud of myself. I was able to help my customers and resolve the problem. When I think back to that job, I feel happy. I was young and I enjoyed talking to customers. I made good money and I gained valuable life skills. If you want to get a job, especially your first job, you must be ready to work hard and learn new things. People will appreciate your efforts and teach you a lot. Maybe your first job won't pay you much, but you will gain experience and knowledge that will help you get better jobs in the future. Now it's your turn. Please share with us your first part-time job. Use the comments below. And remember to click on the like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye. If you want to improve your speaking skills, you can use my free Telegram channel. There are many students from around the world, and you can practice your English with them. You can also send me your photos and videos, and I will correct your pronunciation mistakes. Remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos. Have a great day. Bye.